Good morning and welcome to Rovali's Daily Podcast. Look at what I got here, guys. Have a drink with me. Oh, man. Hope everyone had a great weekend. We did. It was a good weekend. I am very grateful for everybody that came out to dine with us at Rovali's. It was a great weekend. We had a lot of fun people out on the patio and inside too. We just had all kinds of folks, and we've the patio obviously has never been more popular, and we just finished putting our new paver stones. That job's all done. It's still a little sandy. We'll get it all cleaned up, but the paver stones look great. I want to thank Chris for doing such a great job. So that is one thing that's off my mind because, like I said before, it was a little bit pitted and they were starting to crumble. And I've learned a valuable lesson. And I already knew this, but sometimes it's hard when the snow's flying and you got to get that walkway cleared off. Don't put salt on it. Do not, especially paver stones, because they're so porous and the salt goes down and and starts to eat at it, and then it just makes it crumble. And basically, some of the paper stones were turning to almost like a granular dust. It was just that's how bad it was broken down. So we got it all fixed up, cleaned up. We got some new paper stones. It looks great. So we're excited about that. But man, we had so much fun. And then Andrea, so you know how I've been bragging about the grapevines out on the patio. And it looks like an elephant. It really does. It looks like an elephant. I try to convince people that I spent hours and hours sculpting and just manipulating the leaves to look just like this beautiful giant green grapevine elephant. But nobody believes me. It just happens to grow that way. Well, Andrea went out and trimmed it, and she actually did form it a little bit more. And it really does. You got to come and see the elephant in the. When I say there's an elephant in the room, let's talk about the elephant in the room. That's what we're talking about. Let's talk about the elephant in the patio at Rovali's, okay? Yeah, there's an elephant back there. So you got to catch him before the leaves start to droop and the fall sets in. Who knows? It may be there all winter long. We never know. Anyway, we're also getting ready to bring out our propane heaters, which are like fire pits, and we're going to be putting those out in the patio before this weekend. So we'll have a little bit of extra heat in case because it's starting to cool down a little bit. I know today's supposed to be somewhere in the 80s, but we're going to be putting some propane heaters out there. So as the evening wears on and it gets a little cooler, we'll have these propane heaters positioned out there amongst the tables. So I do want just to remind you to, if you have small children, please be careful, because these are live flames, and the fire pits are only probably about 3 feet tall. So we just want to make sure no kids play with them or get hurt. But they look beautiful. They're going to create an ambiance in the patio that you're just going to want to be around. Everybody loves the glow of a fire, and so we'll have those out there by the weekend, and I'm excited about that too. So it's going to be a great fall, great fall. So I'm super stoked. All right, you guys. Well, you know what? I need another drink. I hope you guys are doing well, and there's my phone. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a great weekend. We had a wonderful day yesterday, just relaxing. We got our hot tub all cleaned up and ready for winter. And we actually sat in there and listened to some music yesterday and relaxed and chatted and laughed and had a great time, and watched a movie last night, and not too bad of a movie. It was kind of fun. It was a kind of a spy type of a movie. Pretty good though. And my yard's caught up, so I'm happy there. And as you can see, my hat, I can always tell when I need a haircut, because my hat it gets tight on my head. I have really thick hair. And I know this has nothing to do with Rovali's, but I have really thick hair, and I know when I need to get a haircut simply by when I put my hat on. and it sits on top of my head. So anyway, let's get to the food, shall we? Hold on one second, and I'm going to show you my features for this Monday. Remember, we don't open until 4 p.m. on Mondays, okay? So I'm not going to ask you to join us for lunch because we are not open for lunch just on Monday. But we are open for dinner, and we do open at 4 p.m., okay? 4 p.m. on Monday. All right, let's check it out. Here we go, you guys. So, man, I got to tell you, the cheese manicotti, woo, we sold a lot of it, okay? People were just ordering that dish. In fact, I can't remember. I think we may have run out on Saturday just because everybody was getting that dish. So it was a, very, very successful for that particular featured dish. And, we had so many nice friends and family come in. I mean, there was a review, and I kind of hesitate to share it with you just because it was so good. I mean, man, it was just an outrageously great review. And I don't hesitate to do it. I just don't want to seem like I'm bragging or anything like that, because I'm not. It's just when you get those that appreciation, when people come in and they were first timers, you just want to scream it from the top of the rooftops, and it's just really cool. I mean, that's a lot of the reason why, I visit every table on the weekends. I talk to every customer. I don't like to say customer, every friend that comes in. So when that happens, you just want to, again, I'm not bragging about it. I'm just, just super happy because that's why we do it. I mean, not just for great reviews, but just because we want to make people happy. We want people to enjoy the Rovali's experience, and we want people to forget about sometimes their troubles. I mean, we've had windstorms. I've been asking everybody when I see them, are you staying healthy, wealthy, and wise? And, I get a bunch of different responses. And then my next question, at least for this weekend, I won't do it next weekend, but for this weekend, I asked, how did you fare in the windstorm? And, it was, that's the one thing that's just a little heartbreaking, because we have people that have had power out for 5 days. We've had people that lost gigantic trees, damage to fences and homes and cars and all that kind of stuff. And you feel for those people. We were fortunate enough just to have some branches and stuff fall down in the yard, and a lot of leaves and debris. But that was about it. So we consider ourselves very fortunate, and we were really fortunate at Rovali's because I thought that maybe that windstorm would blow all of my tables over in the patio, because some of them still had umbrellas in them, not up, but set down, but still the wind was so strong that we thought, and we received zero damage at Rovali. So we're just really grateful for that. But for those folks that had a hard time, and for those folks that are still recovering, somebody was telling me that the Ogden City Golf Club, they lost like 29 trees, and that is a beautiful golf course. And they have big old trees. And Kim was just telling me that some of the trees fell onto Washington Boulevard. So if you're going up towards 40th and beyond, that's where Ogden Golf and Country Club is. Those beautiful trees that line both sides of Washington Boulevard, some of those apparently fell, and they lost a lot of trees. But my thing is, and I've been telling people as I was talking with them, that I love greenery. I love plants. You guys already know I love flowers, and I love trees, and I love all that stuff. And when you see these great big trees falling and all that, that's like a lot of history right there that just fell over, and you replant, and you take care of business. But, we just want to send our, hearts out to the people that have been out of power for so long, businesses, residents, and people that have sustained damage from this the windstorm. And so that's one of the reasons why when they came in and they shared their stories with me, I wanted to make sure that they had the best experience possible. And then because of that, we get these awesome reviews. So you see how everything works in conjunction with the community of our friends and family, and that's why we do it all. Okay, that's really why we do it all. All right, enough of me rambling. I better take a sip because I didn't go off the rails, but I rambled a little bit. All right, and then we also have the pesto on the cheese manicotti. I mean, look at this picture; it's just beautiful. And I take all the pictures, not because I'm just saying that's a real picture of our dish. Okay, man, I feel like I'm just keep patting myself on the back. And then we have the When We Dance Chianti. That always does really well, and that goes great with the manicotti too. It's really nice sipping wine as you're dining and diving into the manicotti. And the apple streusel Piecaken. We got so many great compliments on the desserts this weekend, and it was just man, Andrea, keep doing it. Keep rocking it. You're killing it with these desserts. And Chef Ro and Chef Miguel, keep killing it, you guys. Thank you. And by the way, Chef Ro and Felicia and Nico went on vacation. They needed much time off, and Chef Miguel stepped up and ran the kitchen and killed it, and they did a great job. So Miguel, thank you for making sure that we maintained while Chef Ro was gone. You did a great job, so thank you. Ooh, look at this, Earl Grey Marcella tiramisu. All you need is one bite, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. All you need is one bite. We also have the cookie dough cake. That one is always popular. We had a group of young people come in, and I think they pretty much gobbled up one of those cakes. He was like, "Can I just buy a whole cake right now?" I said, "No, you got to order those in advance because these are for our guests that are dining with us tonight. So sorry." But you can order whole cakes online at rovalis.com, ROVALIS.com. And we just need 48, 72 hours, depending on which cake it is. For example, a tiramisu, we require 72 hours notice because it has to set. Tiramisus are very finicky, and they have to go through the process exactly, or they don't hold up. Okay. And then the other cakes, we want to make them fresh for you, but we need time to gather everything that we need on the cake that you order. And I've got a whole bunch of cakes online at rovalis.com that you can order for special events, or even if you just want a cake for the weekend. It doesn't matter. We can do the cake for you, not a problem. Oh, look at this one, the blueberry lavender cake. And that one is also always popular because we make magic with lavender, okay? We do cocktails, we do desserts, we have all kinds of different stuff that Andrea is just an expert at with lavender. And our kiwi blueberry mojito. Now, here's my pitch for the weekend. This cocktail is so pretty, you won't even want to drink it. You'll just want to take your phone out and take pictures of it because it's just a work of art until you taste it. And then you're glad that you drank it. But that one, we sold a whole bunch of those cocktails this weekend. People just loved it. In fact, I think at the end of Saturday night, I ran out of kiwis, and we just couldn't make them anymore because they just kept selling. So we're happy about that, but we'll make sure we get some fresh kiwis and get back on track with the kiwis. All right, look at those blueberries down there and kiwis. That blue crystal on the top is a kind of a blue sugar, crystallized sugar, and that rims out the cocktail. It's really good. And then of course fresh mint, because it is a mojito. And we have the lavender Moscow Mule, and that is one of our all-time popular cocktails. The mules rock, and we sell a whole bunch of those. We have a whole team of mules. And last but not least, check this out. So this is the official badge that we received from TripAdvisor for Best of the Best 2020 Traveler's Choice, Rovali's Ristorante Italiano. And if you look at this, it says reviews from millions of TripAdvisor travelers place this restaurant in the top 10% worldwide. Incredible. I am grateful. Thank you, TripAdvisor. Thank you for all the people that rate us and that give reviews, and for just the positive vibe that you guys bring to Rovali's, and we want to in turn give that back to you. When you come in, we want you to have a great experience, and we strive for that. All right, you guys. Oh, and I want to thank my whole team for a great week. Well, Chef Bro and Felicia and Nico were gone, because they're all a vital part of our team. And and I'm glad, because they had so much fun. Nico came over to the house, and he was just so excited. He said, it was kind of tough to come home, but you know, they had a blast. They went to Florida, and it was just they had a great time. So, but I want to thank my team for stepping up while they were gone, and carrying on and doing a great job. So thank you guys. All right, you guys, let's see. I am done showing you pictures, but you know, those reviews that we got. In fact, I think I might post one of those reviews, because it's just, you just have to read it. It's just really cool. Just very, very nice. I mean, you know, made me blush, and I don't blush very easy. Anyway, you guys, a salute to you. Thank you for being a part of our family. Thank you for being a part of our community. And we are super, super glad to be a part of yours. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And you guys have a wonderful day. And oh, I got a drink if we're doing a salute, right? And we'll see you at Rovali's for dinner. And don't forget, curbside is still kicking, okay? At 4 p.m. we open on Monday. So come for dinner. Get Rovali's takeout or take and bake. It's all there. It's all ready for you. Okay, we do on the take and bake, we require 2 hours notice, so we can put it all together if you want dinner at home. Okay, it feeds a family of 4 to 6, and it's a great price. So you can find us online at rovalis.com, ROVALIS.com, or you can call us at 801-394-1070. And we'll see you on the flip side. Ciao for now.